We all go silent. It gets really serious out here.
I didn't even realize he had 2 lines.
Oh no! Wait.
This is almost. I got rid of your Luma though. It's happening. I'm almost there. Come. No, I'm just trying to hit that. No,
Yes.
no.
No, let it happen. Oh, it's okay.
What's happening? Ow. That's why I don't know where I am, because I'm dead.
I didn't even realize the carrots.
That was science, pure and simple.
No, what if
Right. No, just kidding.
Okay. That was a nice fake out.
Oh!
Man,
I really wanted it. Let's do it again. Same thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
That Luma hit it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no.
I didn't get it. You knocked it out of
Out?
it.
Okay, good. Luma, no.
Go,
Go
Fox,
away, Luma.
go.
Luma, oh, you still
Oh, I
have
didn't get it.
Get him!
You lied. Why would you lie in the middle of a Smash match? Oh! All right, Nate.
More.
Medals. All right, so I'm out.
We got to figure out what we're going to do for this next match. That was me.
Stupid Nate.
Let's go. Who's Marth? Who's Marth? Per se.
Okay.
All right, this has got to be a quick one.
Yeah,
All right.
we got a
Survival.
All right.
Bowser. Little Mac. Samus.
no more Nate.
No
more Nate. Garbage.
No more Nate. No more Nate.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
We hate Nate. I
We only have 6 minutes, 30 seconds, so everybody
all right.
walk off the edge immediately. This is a 3 stock. This is a 3 stock.
All right.
All right, Nate, you start first.
I will start.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Kirby. I'm Kirby going off the edge.
All right, Ditto.
Come on. Die. All right.
I shouldn't have done
Game
that
on.
because things were even for 1 small second there.
Oh, yes, I'm Little Mac. No, I'm living my dream. I'm Little Mac.
See, I told you I shouldn't have done that. I'm here representing all the people who don't have 10 plus years of Smash experience. I want you to know, I have the most courage of any of you right now. There you go.
I need it. Wow, that doesn't have a lot of.
No. I'm working on it. No!
Come on!
The horror! That was awesome.
I got it.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm
That is
just
going
there.
out.
What? I want to touch it. Oh, that was That's, hey, we were down to time.
How did I get to
I'm all big. Well, just in case anyone had any doubts that this is actually how things turn out. Man. Go slow there, bud.
Oh, yeah, he's too heavy though.
No.
Counter, counter.
Oh, why did I not say wait?
Why did you jump in there?
I was trying to grab an item, man.
How did I get in the dirt? Somebody played a pinball there?
Oh, I'm already up. Yeah,
I
that's
can
what
take
I'm at, man.
anything.
Oh,
Nice counter. Oh, you.
Yay! Pretty
Oh, we
little
totally did. We
Mac.
totally did it in
Congrats.
speed time, too.
Yeah, that was hot. That was good.
Me. Can I take one of his medals? Let me just have one of these instead.
Bigger one's one of Nate's.
We're all done. All right. Well, all right. It sounds like we're out of time. As much as I'd like to just sit here and play Smash Brothers all day, but we are now going to get something we haven't seen yet. I think on this broadcast, we're going to see Devil's Third right after a break. So while I jingle my way off stage, we'll be back right after a quick break. See you guys later.
See ya. Oh my.
Hey folks, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. For this segment, I'm really pleased to bring you something that we haven't shown up here yet. It's Devil's Third, a new game that Valhalla is developing exclusively for the Wii U. And to get us started, we've actually got a trailer to show you, so we'll kick it over there before we start chatting. Stay tuned, should be coming up very shortly.
Are you blind to the suffering?
I know you like the lights on, but I move so much better in the dark.
Cursed for 100 years!
Kumano was right.
Are you blind to the suffering?
Where's my sweet?
Those kids in the hospital. What are they, terrorists?
All right, well, with that trailer to get us started, I'm very pleased to introduce our guest from Valhalla. Just introduce and then we'll get started.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. 皆さんこんにちは。バルハラゲームスタジオのプロデューサーの岡本です。
Hi everybody, my name is Yoshifuro Okamoto and I'm a producer with Valhalla Game Studios.
この E3 の場でようやくデビルズサードを発表できたこと非常に嬉しく思ってます。
And we're extremely happy to finally be able to introduce everyone to Devil's Third.
これもずーっと待っててくれたファンの方のおかげだと思ってます。本当にありがとう。
And I want to say a really big thank you to all of the fans who've waited so long for this title.
で僕らがデビルズサードで成し遂げたいことは3つあります。
There are three things that we wanted to accomplish with Devil's Third.
1つ目はシューターのブレイクスルーです。
The first was a breakthrough in the shooter genre.
今までは格闘ゲーム、アクションゲームを作ってきましたが、このシューターというジャンルに今回はチャレンジします。
We spent a lot of years making fighting games and それもう一つ格闘と
アクション。
and action games, but this time we wanted to challenge ourselves to make a shooter.
そのために他のシューターゲームをずっと研究してでアクションエンジンをですね何度も入れ替えてメレーアクションとあとシューティングですねそれを融合することができました。
So we spent a lot of years researching modern shooters and creating a shooter engine that we could then add melee action to, layering on different adaptations using our know-how in the action genre.
で2つ目がですね誰もが体験したことのないマルチプレイを実現したいと思っています。
Another thing we wanted to accomplish was a breakthrough in multiplayer to create experience that no one has ever had before.
今回のデビルズサードではマルチにおいて非常にチャレンジングな要素をいろいろ入れてます。
So we've added a lot of elements to multiplayer that are an amazing challenge for us, but we think we've really done it.
任天堂といろいろ話をしながら一つ一つ実装している段階です。
And all along the way, Nintendo supported our vision and worked with us to realize each of those elements.
あとやっぱりそのマルチでやりたいことっていうのは淡々とシューティングで倒されるっていうことがしたいわけじゃなくて、そこに喜怒哀楽っていうのをきちんと盛り込みたいなというふうに思ってます。
And what we really wanted to accomplish with this multiplayer was not just the sense of killing an enemy and moving on and killing the next, but rather a sense of enjoyment in every single moment, even if it's you who are the one being killed.
そう倒したら嬉しいし、倒されたら悔しいっていう感情をですね、マルチにも盛り込みたいなって思ってます。
And so having lots of different enemy takedowns, different ways to be killed, makes it fun, even if you're the one on the wrong end.
で3つ目はゲームの王様である任天堂とバルハラとでゲームのブレイクスルーを起こしたいと思ってます。
And the third thing that we wanted to accomplish was creating a breakthrough game in this partnership with Nintendo.
はじめ Wii U オンリーオンと聞いた方、ファンの方は驚いたかと思うんですけど、やっぱこのバルハラの個性と任天堂の個性っていうのがもうぶつかった時に初めてブレイクスルーが起きるので、そういったことをやりたいなと思っています。
And there are probably some people who are really surprised by this pairing of Valhalla and Nintendo. But I think both of us having different ideas and bringing them together in that kind of conflict has created some really interesting and unique new concepts.
非常に任天堂と仕事することはチャレンジングで楽しいです。
And it was really fun to me to challenge myself to work with Nintendo in this way.
そしてそのデビルズサードがいよいよ完成に向かっています。
And now that Devil's Third is nearing completion.
最後にお客さんの声を聞きながら最高の形に仕上げたいと思ってますので期待して待っててください。
So please continue to support us and send in all your messages. We really enjoy those as we get close to completion.
で先ほど2つ目マルチプレイのブレイクスルーと言いましたが、日本のことわざに百聞は一見にしかずというのがあるんですけれども、実際にマルチのトレーラーの方を見ていただきたいなと思っています。
And earlier I said that we're aiming for a breakthrough in multiplayer, but rather than telling you about it, I think we should probably show you because a picture is worth 1,000 words and a video even more. So let's roll that trailer.
Should be up just here in a second here. Oh, no worries. Well, in the meantime, I have to say thank you so much while you're so busy getting all this done.
Good shooting.
All right, there you go.
ありがとうございました。
どうでしたか？
So what did you think?
I like it. I like the idea that there's some really fun humor in this multiplayer. I saw chickens, I saw vegetables and fruit that you're carrying around, and it looks like a really nice mix of different multiplayer options here.
いろいろと鶏とか子供とかまで出したり、いろんななんかユーモアが効いてますね、マルチプレイヤーには。
そうですね。今見ていただいた映像の中で、いろんな驚きとか、期待っていうのがあると思うんですけど、お客さんの中になんだこれはっていう部分もあると思いますので、簡単にマルチの方の説明したいなと思ってます。
So yeah, I think there's probably some really surprising elements and a few things that people might be anticipating based on the trailer they just saw. And more than anything, they might be thinking, what exactly did I just see? But I'd like to take this opportunity to explain some of the multiplayer a little bit more.
That sounds excellent. Thank you.
はい、マルチプレイのお話を。
じゃあ、パワポの方、
はい、
映像の方を出していただいて。
Okay, so do we have something to run for that?
I think we might do.
The slides, I believe.
Oh, excellent. See if the guys out back can get those sorted out for us. And I did notice also during that trailer, the customization looks like a lot of fun too, because I saw there was like base creation going on there.
いろいろとプレイヤーのカスタマイズとか要塞のカスタマイズがありますね。
そうですね。要塞のカスタマイズっていうのが今回のデビルスターの大きなポイントになります。
Yes, customization is a really important part of gameplay in Devil's Third.
自分の要塞に映像の中に出てきたような日本の城を建てることもできます。
You can customize your own map when your fortress and even put a Japanese castle up on it if you want.
Nice.
いや、あれ出てきましたね。
It looks like our slides are up.
じゃあマルチのゲームの流れをですね、簡単にご説明したいと思います。
So now let's give a little bit of explanation of the multiplayer using these slides.
はい、じゃあお願いします。
So next slide, please.
はい、今回の舞台はですね、ケスラーシンドロームが起こったそういった災害の中での、北米を舞台に繰り広げられます。
So the setting for this game is the North American continent after the Kessler syndrome has occurred, which is where one satellite breaks up and creates a debris field that sweeps across the orbit, taking out other satellites.
はい、次お願いします。
Right, next slide,
That's pretty
please.
scary considering that's a theory based on what could
じゃあまず
actually
は
happen to
13
us.
の、はい、13のエリアの中で、一つ地域を選びましょう。テキサスを選びました。
So let's take a look at one of the areas of the warring factions after this catastrophe. We're going to take a look at Texas here.
皆さんが住んでいる地域をここで選んでいただくことになります。
Now, as a player, you might want to choose one of these areas that you happen to live in.
はい、お願いします。
Next slide, please.
はい。で、初めはですね、一市民からスタートします。
So you're going to start out as a citizen here.
はい、お願いします。
And next slide, please.
はい。で、その市民の状態でですね、いろんな対戦ルールがあるんですけど、先ほど見ていただいた鶏のルールですとか、あとフルーツをですね、投げ入れるようなそういった遊びですとか、そういったものを対戦によって経験してですね、プレイヤーのレベルをどんどん上げていきます。
Now I said you're going to start out as a citizen, but you're going to be able to level up in various different match types with a lot of different rule sets. You might have seen in the trailer there was the chickens, or the one with the fruit is carnival here.
はい、次お願いします。
Next slide, please.
はい。で経験を積んでいくとですね、レベルが上がって、クランをですね作ったり、クランに入ることができます。
And as you level up, you'll also be able to create a clan or join a clan.
はい、次お願いします。
Next slide, please.
はい。でクラン員になってからのメニュー、これがですね基本的なメニュー画面になるんですけど、 多分こう見てもらった中でハーティーズっていうのがあるんですが、まずここまで。
This is our main menu for multiplayer, and you might see in the middle there, there's a screen that says Hatties.
あそこではですね、武器の試写ですとか、先ほど見ていただいたいろんな洋服を購入することができます。
And that's a place where you're going to be able to test fire new guns as well as check out a lot of the costume customization options.
はい、次お願いします。
Next slide, please.
はい。でカスタマイズパターンはいろいろありまして、もう本当何十億通り、ちょっと数えてないんでわかんないんだけど。
And we're going to have lots and lots of customization options. I'm not sure if I have an exact number, but many dozens.
まあクールなコスチュームからなんか右下にあるような段ボール男ですとか、右上の猫戦士みたいなものになることもできます。
Including some really unusual ones, like you'll see the cardboard man on the bottom right, and then the cat warrior on the upper right.
If I'm taking down enemies, I want the last thing they see to be this fuzzy little kitten face.
倒される敵が最後に見るのはその猫の顔。面白いですね。
でもね、これね、どんどんたくさん入れていくと、任天堂が喜んでくれるんですよ。
Yeah, we found that the more customization options we added, the happier Nintendo was. So we just kept going and going, creating a bunch.
I'm totally going to start a Catface Ninja clan. It's going to be
はい、
epic.
次お願いします。
Next slide, please. 次から猫顔のクラウンを作りたいと。
で最初に見ていただいた北米地域というのは13のエリアに分かれてまして、で好きなところから始めることができます。これは実際の実機での映像を取り込んだ画面写真になります。
And you can see here, these are the 13 areas that the continent has been subdivided into when these warring factions have began to divide up territory.
次お願いします。
Next slide, please.
でですね、地域を選んだ後に、それぞれクラインが自分のそのフォートレスをカスタマイズしていくことができるんですね。これは、クラン同士の戦いの時に使うものです。
Now, once you've chosen an area, you'll be able to customize your fortress, choosing from among the buildings that you might see here. And when you're playing multiplayer matches, these are the maps that you're going to use. You're actually going to be invading other people's areas.
右側の日本の城は手に入れることが非常に難しいです。
Now, that Japanese castle on the right is particularly difficult to get a hold of.
ただトレーラーにもあったように一瞬で爆破されることもあります。
But as you can tell from the trailer, there's always the possibility that it could be destroyed in an instant.
そういうのって悔しいですよね。
So that'll be a little upsetting, I think.
Just a little bit.
そういう喜怒哀楽をこのマルチにはどんどん入れたいなと思って。
はい。
そういう喜怒哀楽をこのマルチプレイにはたくさん盛り込みたいなと思って。
So we wanted to include lots of elements like that, kind of balancing out risk and reward and giving people a real sense of consequences.
はい。フォートレスのそのカスタマイズっていうのは各地域ごとにいろんな特色がありますんで、非常に熱中できると思います。
And I think people are really going to get into customizing their fortresses because there are going to be options that are available depending on which area you chose.
自分だけのフォートレスを作って楽しんでください。
So I hope everyone enjoys making something that feels very personal to them.
次お願いします。
Next slide, please.
はい、で実際の戦争は攻撃側と防御側に分かれまして、でそれ以外にもうクランとか入るの面倒くさいよっていう人は、一匹狼で傭兵として参加することもできます。
Now, you're going to be playing as the side that's either attacking, the offense side, or the defense side. But if you're more of a lone wolf and you're not someone to join a clan, you can just use the free entry option.
次お願いします。
Next slide, please.
で先ほどエモーション、喜怒哀楽をこのゲームに盛り込みたいと言いましたが、戦争の最中に相手陣地にですね、ビラを撒くことができます。
Now, you're also going to rely on propaganda to recruit people to your clan because this is an ongoing dynamic war effort after all. You need to keep up your numbers.
で自分のクランが戦争で負けそうな時にSay Goodbyeとか左上のチキンのビラが落ちてきたら悔しいでしょ。
And sometimes you're going to be hazed a little